Football Manager has now been out for officially 1 month since the full release of the game, and in that time a lot of databases have started springing up on the Steam Workshop, which is just one of several outlets that you can actually buy the game on. Hashtag not an ad, by the way, but there is one particular database that I want to focus on today, so let's take a look around it, shall we? Welcome to the worst Football Manager database ever. Hello and welcome to the worst FM database ever. My name is Craig, and coming up on today's video, says it in the title really, we are having a look at one of the created databases for Football Manager, courtesy of the Steam Workshop, the worst FM database ever. Now, this is something that I only just saw over the weekend, courtesy of Football Manager Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it now, and different accounts were actually showcasing the creation of this database that we will be going through, which is up on the screen right now. And I had a quick look through not only some of the leagues that are actually on this database, but also the description that is on the Steam Workshop at the moment. So we are going to go through those, and I'm also going to give a bit of a shout out to the creator of this database. So what you see here on the screen is the worst FM database ever. This is on the Steam Workshop for Football Manager 24. As you can see, it's quite popular already, 66 ratings, average of 4 stars. Just wanted to give a shout out to this guy, Cassie, or Casey. Apologies if he sees this and I just completely butchered his name. But this guy is the person who has created this database, and I do have to agree that, yeah, this database was made of every ounce of evil I have in my body. Yeah, it was also made of a lot of genius, Cassie, or Casey. I'm just going to go with Casey. So, very well done on creating this, and I think now the time has come to actually have a proper look at this. So, it's all based in England, so it'll be from the Premier League through Tier 2, which has been split into 20 leagues, described as 20 leagues of hell, by the way, from the Steam description. So we're going to start with the Premier League. If I just quickly type this in English, Premier League, yep, here we go. And already you might notice there's a bit of a difference in this league. Namely that there's a lot of red beneath the bottom, beneath the top 7. Now, when you normally look at a league table, like the bottom 2 or 3, if it's red, it means they're going to be relegated. Well, it is your standard 20-team Premier League season, but just in this case, every single team gets relegated. I mean, what even? You could win the league itself, you could be the champions of England, you can get into the Champions League, or even the Europa League, whichever, and you would still be relegated. At this point, it would make teams such as Sheffield United and Luton feel that much better about themselves. I know Luton, at the time of recording, are not actually in the relegation zone, but a lot of people are still predicting that they will be. They don't have to feel so bad now, because everybody else is going straight down with them. So with that in mind, 38 game season, yep, absolutely fine. That's the main difference. You are all going down to Tier 2. And then all 20 teams, I'm going to take a guess they will be split among the 20 leagues that are actually in Tier 2. So I think we're going to be having a quick look. This is just a summary. Is this a summary of every single... Oh no, this is a summary of the history. I don't know why that's in the game. I suppose that is something they can't actually take out. So we've got the first league here, and it is called the League of Compromise. Now, I'm just going to be reading the descriptions from Steam, because some of them are also very, very funny. 2 points for a win, 2 points for a loss, 6 points for a draw. Learn to make everyone a winner. So I can only think it would be down to goal difference. Let's just have a look at the rules. So only one team is promoted, by the way. Everybody else is just going to be stuck in this league. So 23 teams will be staying in this league, probably forever. And one team will get promoted to the Premier League. So, still 46 games. How is it? So, still by points, but It will still be sorted by points then, but most likely it'll be goal difference and then discipline records. So how many points for a loss? 6 points. Oh, 6 points for a draw. So if you've got someone like Spennymoor, which is quite mad, they're in tier 2 here, or Harbour, if they get a load of draws, they could end up finishing in first. There's a lot of potential to see a lot of different results here, and that's going to make for a very, very interesting database. The League of Conflicting Interests. What is this one? I've literally forgotten. Right, so I've just found it. The League of Conflicting Interests. Huge cash prizes every time you lose a game, but no rewards for winning. What? Okay, hang on. I need to see the rules for this one. So it's still 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, that's fine. 1 team promoted. Yep, 1 team promoted to the Premier League. Oh my gosh, the prize money per defeat, £1 million. So who are actually the big teams in this league? Let's have a look. Fleetwood, Yeovil. So they're probably going to win a lot of games. So someone like Baldock Town. Oh my goodness, they're going to lose a lot of games. Someone like Baldock. Someone like, who's pretty low down? Colne, Chipstead. They're going to lose a lot of games and they're going to become very, very, very rich. It's just a shame they'll be changing managers about 3 or 4 times throughout the season. But that is the League of Conflicting Interests. You lose, you get £1 million for every defeat. So if you lose every single game, 46 games, that's £46 million. I'll tell you what, not bad. I mean, lose every game for 1 season, buy everyone you can, and then go up the following season. Absolute genius. The League of Developments. Oh, right. Okay, I've just noticed. Everyone here is a B team, and nobody can get promoted. Is that what this is? So according to Steam, you got lucky. Every team here, except you, is a B team of a Premier League team and cannot be promoted. You get to take the year to prepare for the Premier League. So is there 1 team in here who can be promoted? Oh my gosh, what? Hashtag United, really? So regardless, Hashtag United will go up. They will more than likely, in fact they will be finishing 21st, rock bottom, and they'll still go up. Well, that morale is going to suck, but hey, at least they'll get a season in the Premier League, finally. So that is the League of Development. Nobody can get promoted except you. Just unfortunate that the next season in the Premier League you will not be competitive. The League of Meaninglessness. It's all in blue, which denotes playoffs, I'm guessing? Right, okay, so regardless of where you finish, you go into a promotion playoff. It's only 16 teams in the first round, so I'm going to guess the bottom 16 will go into the first round, and then the top 8 will go into the second round. And then only 1 will be promoted to the Premier League. Wow, okay, so who are the favourites here? Bromley, they're going to feel hard done by at the end of the season. So that is the League of Meaninglessness. Yep, a whole season played and everyone qualifies for the promotion playoffs. Why? The League of Pure Luck. I feel like you need luck in a lot of these divisions. So what is the League of Pure Luck? Here we go. 2 points for a win, 2 points for a draw, 2 points for a loss. No tie-breaking rules. Only God can judge you now. What? So how is this separated? So what, is it just going to be alphabetical? In that case, Atherton Collieries may as well just go up now. If you are a W, you are completely screwed. Because you're never going to go up. You're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to stay in this league. Very, very interesting. How is this going to work? The League of Pure Luck. League of 2. The League of 2. And it's only Reading and St Albans. If I was St Albans, I would feel hard done by here. Because you're going to lose to them, obviously. Only the top team will obviously get promoted. Yeah, fair enough. Hang on, there's 10 games. Teams play each other 10 times. Oh my gosh. Poor old St Albans. They're doomed to this league forever. Because they're not getting past Reading. And then whoever comes down from the Premier League, they're just going to get slapped. Oh, you poor sods. I feel sorry for you, St Albans. That's evil. That is truly, truly evil. March Madness. Now, I'm just seeing a lot of groups with 2 teams each. How many times are you going to be facing each other? Teams play each other once. Right. Okay. And then the top team will qualify for the promotion playoff. So that will then be the first round, the quarterfinal, semi-final, and the final. What is that called? March Madness. What is the description for March Madness? A single elimination knockout. I guess we guessed that. Don't lose. Right. So basically, you lose in the group stage, you're out, and then it's just a straight knockout to try and get promoted. Who's the favourites there? Exeter. Not gonna lie, I feel sorry for you. London, is that London Tigers? That is London Tigers. I've actually heard of them. That's a bit mad. Right, so that's March Madness. The chopping block. Oh my god. Well, this is a bit different. So one gets promoted and everyone else relegated. Is that right? Relegated to the abyss. What on earth? One happy team, 23 teams screaming at you while you're going up because they're going down. Oh no, that's just horrible. So who's the favourite to go up here? Colchester, or Colchester will be the lucky one then, won't they? Everyone else is condemned. Oh my goodness. Right, the League of 11. There's 11 teams in here. I'm guessing that's what it is? Okay, so I've just read the description and it's saying the League of 11, no subs allowed. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, there's nothing about subs in here. So, regardless of what happens in the match, if you get an injury, too bad, you're making 0 subs. These 11 teams, I feel sorry for you. Lincoln, right, so Lincoln are going to be the favourites to go up. Only one goes up. It's worth pointing out, I think it's just one team from each division that is going up to the Premier League. Everyone else is just in perpetual hell at this point. So that's the League of 11. 11 teams and no subs allowed. The League of Balance. Everybody's going into the playoff, except for one poor sod who finishes bottom. Oh, that's harsh. That seems a bit harsh, doesn't it? The League of Balance. So, where is the League of Balance? Here we go. 2 points for a win, 2 points for a draw, 6 points for a loss. However, there will be a promotion playoff league, which regular season points will transfer to. You must win this league with the standard point system. So everyone will go into a promotion playoff, except for whoever finishes bottom. Seems a bit unfair, personally. Let's have a look at the promotion playoff, and then it just becomes 23. Hang on, so the League of Balance is 23 games. So it's like splitting the season in half. So 24 teams will have the first half of the season, and then one team is basically told, bye-bye, toodles, see you next season. And everyone else just competes in a promotion playoff. What? So you're just literally going to get rid of that one team and say bye-bye to them? Who's supposed to finish bottom? Ilkley or Ickley. Oh, I feel sorry for you. If you finish bottom, that is you gone. Wow. There's no actual big teams in that, so I'm guessing Punjab actually being the favourites would be very doable for them. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. The League of Behaving Well. Now that says to me that it's going to be something to do with disciplinary. I am absolutely correct. It's 2 points for all results. So 2 points for a win, 2 points for a draw, 2 points for a loss. All that separates teams here is their disciplinary record. Be good. Wow. Okay, so whoever has the least amount of yellow and red cards. Yep, discipline record. 3 times red cards plus yellow cards. Oh, wow. So if you get a red card, it counts as 3. That's horrendous. So your disciplinary records will need to be excellent to get promoted. So basically, don't have get stuck in on. That's all I can say. And don't have any ultra highly aggressive or brave players, because they will get you yellow and red cards. So, small tip if you're going to play in this league. The League of Children. What? Sorry, what? I need to see the rules on this. 1 is promoted, that's fine. Right, it doesn't say anything on here as to what separates it out. So, where is this one? The League of Children. So this, here we go. The League of Children, strict squad rules only allowing under 18 players. Okay, that makes sense. Even if you do win, you're coming right back. Why, is that because all the teams here are awful? Except maybe Portsmouth. I think Portsmouth you'll be fine with. But fair enough, you can't have any players over the age of 18. The League of Demanding Schedules. Now, I've just seen this. So many games. How many games? I've not actually seen. One is promoted. Oh, wow. 60. Oh, my God. 69 games. Just, wow. What on earth? 69 games. You're literally playing weekend, midweek, the whole season through. That's what you're doing. Who's the favourites to go up? Oxford United. You're going to have to do it the hard way. 69. Can you imagine on some players' history where, let's just have a look. So take James Jones. Can you imagine on here he's going to have potentially 69 games? That's insane. There's no chance that a player will play 69 games, except maybe a goalkeeper. But even then, that's just insanity. 69 games, good luck to all of you in there. The League of Many. Oh my goodness, no. I didn't think this was possible. 50 teams in a league. 2 leagues of 50 teams. This is silly. Come on, what is this? There is a promotion playoff. So you've got a group stage of how many games? It's got to be just 49 games. I was going to say, yeah, 100 teams, 49 games, so teams play each other once. And the winner of Group A and the winner of Group B will play each other for the right to go up to the Premier League. That's insane. So is that literally all it is? The League of Many. So many teams, only one promotion spot. That's hell. That is also hell. Wow. I'll tell you what, this guy, he has actually created an evil database. The League of Primetime Television. Ooh. Something to do with TV then. Huge TV deals. Huge prize money. Higher reputation than the Premier League. Really? Interesting. But are you ready for it? So what's the prize money? What's £5 million per win? £3 million per draw? £1 million per defeat. So even if you lose all your matches, 46 matches, you're seeing a minimum £46 million. So who's going to finish... predicted to finish bottom, so that'll be Burnham. So they'll get 46 million minimum. And then you'll have Wrexham, who will probably dominate this division, who will end up with, what, maybe 100 to 200 million pounds over a season. Oh, there's some serious potential with this database. I'm going to have to give this a try, aren't I? The League of Self-Deprecation. Well, when it comes to deprecation, I'm very good at doing that. Let's have a look. 6 points for a loss, 2 points for a win, 2 points for a draw. Oh, come on. You've got to lose every game to get the most points. So, still 46 games. Okay, top team is promoted to the Premier League. So poor Carlisle, they're not going to lose many games, are they? Whereas someone like Fareham is going to lose a lot of games. I would just lose every game. That's pretty easy. Unless you're coming up against a team that is absolute dog. Just put everyone back in defence. Have no one forward, everyone on defend. Lose every game. Be done with it. That's all you need to do for this. The League of the Chosen. What is this? So the League of the Chosen. 2 points for every result. Win, draw or lose. 8 groups of 10 teams. 1 from each league. Oh, 1 from each chosen randomly to compete in a playoff league. What? So it's just random. Hang on. It's saying though first place. I don't know if it's going to go down like that because it's saying first place will go into a playoff. There's 10 leagues, okay, and there's only going to be 8 teams who will go in. So how are they going to sort that? Is it those are the best records? That's really interesting. How are they going to sort that? Because you've got 10 teams, so who are the unlucky 2? Is it the teams with the worst records? Who is the top 10 to get promoted? So Accrington and Barrow will be in the top 10, 9th and 10th. Let's go with hypothetical, they would be the ones to miss out. If I was Accrington or Barrow, I would be more than annoyed. I'd be livid. I would be livid at the league for not choosing them to be part of the playoffs. The literal championship. I think I've read this already. It's literally just the Sky Bet Championship, but with one promotion spot, no playoffs and no relegation. Probably the most boring one of the lot, but if you want some normal flavour in your day spaces, this is the closest you're going to get apart from the Premier League. Season 1 anyway. Season 2 is going to be an absolute madness with all the different teams in there. The Sunday League. So the Sunday League is a league with a reputation of 1. Amateur contracts only. You won't be signing anyone good here. So the poor team who's going to go up, Bristol Rovers, they're going to get absolutely screwed in the Premier League every single season. Oh wow, Dorking, Crew, they're all screwed. They're all amateur. So AFC Filed, well, they're showing as professional. I suppose they couldn't change all of the players' contracts. So they're all still getting paid, but I suppose you can't sign anyone new on a part-time or professional full-time contract. Interesting. It'd be interesting to see if that one works, actually. Interesting to see if the Sunday League works. Might be a sticking point for the database, but if we give it a try, we'll see what happens. The World Cup, featuring the likes of Beckenham, Tunbridge Wells, Harrow, Blythe Spartans, Portobello, Mickletown, Mangotsfield. Yeah, absolute World Cup quality teams here. Absolute quality. So who is the World Cup here? 32 teams, 8 groups of 4, standard. Group stage and knockout stage of 16 teams. A very short, very important season. Could you imagine you win this and you actually get the World Cup trophy? That would be fun. So group stage, everyone plays each other once, so 3 games. And then, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To win the whole tournament, you would need to go through 7 games. Blimey, look at the... So, between the 12th of August and the 30th of December, you have 3 games. Then that's a long time between games. You're going to need to do a lot of friendlies for that. The knockout round, 7th of January, that's fine. 10th of January for the quarterfinals. 14th of January for the semi-finals. And then the 17th of January for the finals. So you've got a long time to go between group stage matches. You're going to need to get those friendlies in. I feel sorry for you if you're part-time, which is everyone except Wigan. I'm guessing they've got to be the favourites for this whole thing. Yep, of course they are. They're the only Football League team in here. So that's the World Cup. Is there many more? There can't be. I think this is the last one, if I'm having a look. Yep, this is the last one. So this is Tier 3, apparently, of England. And just called the Abyss, and it's literally just down at the bottom. A huge division, or divisions in this case, I can see. There is literally just divisions here all the way. My gosh, how many are there? Hang on. So K, L, M, N, O. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me it goes all the way down to Z. Q, R, S. Oh, it goes down to T. I've never seen that in Football Manager before. It goes down to Group T. A huge division with 23 promotion spots. If you do manage to go up, the chopping block awaits. Oh, so the chopping block teams all go into here. Oh yeah, because there's 23 promotion spots. So does that mean, yeah, all those who finish first will go to the chopping block, and then everyone else for the promotion playoff. They'll go into a group of 20 teams, so they all play each other once, 19 games. Yeah, 17, 18 games, and then whoever finishes second, they get 19 further games. The top 3 will then go up to Tier 2. Oh, okay, right. So that's how they're going to sort it. That's how you get your 23 teams from the Abyss up to the chopping block. And that's the only league they're going to go to. And the sad part is, 23 of them, or at least 22 of them, will come straight back down again. They're not going to be away from the Abyss for very long, are they? Goodness me. This is a truly evil database, but it is one with a lot of fun potential with it. I mean, if you're not looking for serious Football Manager, if you just want to see what absolute carnage there will be, this might just be the database for you. And I'm thinking I will holiday forward one season, maybe 2, 3, 4 seasons as well, just to see what actually happens in the future with this database. Like what teams end up in the Premier League, what teams end up in the Abyss, who's stuck in Tier 2 forever, and just generally, how much money are some of these teams going to have, especially those from the division with the huge amounts of TV money. I think it's called the Prime Time. Yeah, the League of Primetime Television. So some of this is just going to be fascinating. Some of this is just going to be fascinating. It really, really is. So for the next video, I think I will holiday forward 1 to 3 seasons, whichever one, and we'll see what carnage has just completely unfolded. But I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I hope that you look forward to me doing a holiday season ahead, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just looking to have some fun with Football Manager at the moment, and if this database provides it, so be it. So I thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for your support on the channel so far, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.